Welcome to Darzzr on Crater City. The sun's just gone down and the tower is still here. Well, I say still here. Passion did actually remove it in a vain attempt to gain the bounty from Avexi, but I carefully put it back up again because, honestly, if I was the person that spent all this cobblestone in putting it up, I should be the one who gets rewarded with diamonds for taking it down. So that's basically the situation, and that's what I've been doing the past week. No, it isn't. Basically, I had a little bit of a break from Crater City for a little bit of time while I worked out what my next project was going to be. And I basically decided to go with a suggestion from Hunter Mulder, which was to build a safety room underneath the house. Well, he didn't specifically say where, but I'm putting it under the house, in the event of zombie attack. And you're going to see roughly where it is. Now, I did have some stuff baking in here, and I suspect it's probably finished by now. Yeah, it's just a few potatoes. We will go up and put those away. So I've started to decorate this floor a little bit now. There's just a few paintings up. I think only two, actually, at the moment. But I have, and you probably saw this in a previous video, actually, but I never really pointed it out. I have actually turned this into a lounge, as was suggested. And you can pretend that you're sitting here. I wish you could actually sit on things in the game. It'd be nicer, because, you know, we just put these seats here and you can't really use them. Yeah, you can look down into the well, and you can also look out at the clock tower, and the farms, and the hospital, and all the other bits and pieces that are going on out there. And there are lots of things going on out there. New houses are popping up. Of course, that's as you now know, is the Historical Society of Crater City. I won't go into too much detail about that, but it's all in Vex's video, and you can see it for yourself there. And we will now go and have a look at the main thing I've been working on, which is the panic room. And, you know, I still... Chicken having a bit of a swim there. Are you gonna drown like that mushroom, or what? I don't know who keeps leaving these chickens in here, but to be honest, I've kind of been helping them, because whenever they drop an egg, I just throw it around there. I've just taken just leaving them there. Anyway, this is it. Let's imagine there's a zombie invasion. I come running along here, hit the pressure pads, drop down, save full. I put some windows up there where there are caves, and I go through here, press the lever, and it closes behind me, and now it's secure. This is going to be a living area, and I might expand to produce some farms along there, although I have to be careful because there's the remains of a lava lake behind there. I obsidianized a lot of it, but even so, this is all lava level. We're at, as you can see from the minimap, we're at level 6. We are sitting right the way on top of bedrock. You know, void fog is down here. We've got the particle effects. You can hear bats. I don't know if you're going to be impressed by this. Seriously, you're going to be impressed when I go through here, because this is my secret plan. This is my big plan. Check this out. I've been digging all this out. This is... Oh, is there a phantom block there? There might be, because I was making big pillars out of dirt to get up to the top. Yeah, it really looks like there's a phantom block. Yes, where is it? It's in the... Let's see if we can find it. I'll just put up a few... I'm sorry about this. I'm going to see if I can find where this is. There's got to be a good way of doing this that I don't know about, but the best way I know of getting rid of phantom blocks is just to put new blocks there and then take them away again. No, where is this? It's like... Ah. Oh, that's it. That's it. We found it. Stray dirt block. I do wish they'd fix that, but, you know, what's another bug? Anyway, the big thing is, once you're down here, you know, you've got all your supplies and everything, and you're feeling quite secure, wouldn't it be nice to see the zombies, and, for that matter, the creepers and skellies, getting their comeuppance? Because obviously the villagers aren't going to fight them off, are they? Because they're useless. Right? This is going to be a place where zombies are spawned up there, well, indeed other mobs as well. on a whole load of darkened platforms. We're too far away from any spawners to be practical, and that spawner that's underneath the house is too close to the surface, so I wouldn't be able to activate it from down here at bedrock level. So I'm going to have to use the dark room technique to get my monsters. And down here there will be 2, possibly 3 traps. I'd like to have a drowning trap, a lava trap, and a crushing trap, and you'll be able to select with levers which one the mobs will go into, and then there'll be glass windows at the front where you can look, and then when you're happy there are enough monsters in there, press the button and they get squashed or burned or drowned. There you go. All fun for the family there. So what we need to do is work out exactly how these traps are going to work. I mean, I know in my head how they're going to work, but I need to now sort out the layout, because that in turn will affect the arrangement and scale of the platforms. But there is something else I need to do, which I came prepared for, and that is to make an infinite spring. Now, I can't make it down here, because as soon as I open this up, you'll find, well, there's bedrock down there, because we are at bedrock level. But what I can do, well, we could make one around bedrock, but that would look kind of ugly. What we'll do is create a rather more stylish infinite spring in the middle here, because obviously you need to drink, so it's good to have a water supply. Like that. I keep wanting to throw things out of my inventory. There we go, I think that's all of them. And so now all we need to do is, if I want to refill these with water again, I can. I love the fact that you can create infinite springs where the water sticks up over the edge. You notice I did that in the ship as well. So that's now where I'm going to get my water from, for obviously creating the platforms up there. Now, I do need to just dump some of this stuff off in the chest. These are some other materials I'm going to be using, which obviously I dug out from the rest of the place while I was doing this. Funny enough, all this area, this huge area, and all this here too, because obviously this had to be dug out too, 1 diamond. Would you believe? 1. Incredible. And I used my fortune pick on that as well, so I only got 1. Okay, I've been doing a bit of work, and I've got the first device actually in place. And in fact, even without the platforms, it's doing a good job, because I've actually got 3 zombies in here. Look at that. So here's the test run. Go on. Oh, that worked great. So, there we go. I realise, of course, that the width of this is a little bit on the large side, and of the 2 other traps that I wanted to do, the lava trap will be the widest, so I definitely want to put the lava trap here. So that's what's going to go here. The water trap I'll do without, because that's less impressive. But obviously the intention is that there'll be platforms up here that will drop zombies into this space here. This will be open up probably at this end, and they'll just drop in, pushed in by water. And then once they're in there, you can pull the lever and off it goes. It's a very simple system. I mean, as you can see, there's really nothing complicated here, but I think it'll be quite fun. I think it'll be quite fun. Other thing I wanted to show you, because I've got to go up to get some more materials now. In fact, it looks like I've got loads of stuff here, but for the lava, I've actually kept the lava upstairs, so that needs to be up there. I keep turning around here and trying to turn that lever off. I've got to think of a better way of doing this, because I keep doing that, and then of course I've sealed myself out, so I have to then, remove this block and flick the lever again, put that back in. It's a pain. But early days. Very early days. Have a quick look out of the windows. These are the caves underneath the house. And as we go up to the top, you've probably spotted a flaw in the design, which is, once I'm up the top, how can I get through the closed thing? Well, look, there's a button here. I just press this. It opens, pushes me up, and then all I have to do is just hop out. Of course you hit the pressure pads on the way out, but I was really pleased that I actually came up with a mechanism that allows you to go in and out without actually taking any damage. I mean, you think about it, that's actually quite something when you're having to hop through a piston system. And bear in mind that this is quite a small mechanism, and we've got these two pressure pads on the top and the button underneath all hooked up to the same inverter, which is running this, and pretty much it all fits in to this one layer. Where these raised tiles are, well, actually it's less than that, because I mean these raised tiles are just here to provide a nice shape on the top. But really this ring around here is as much space as it takes to store the circuit that runs this, complete with the pistons and so on. And I'm quite pleased with how compact it turned out. As with a lot of these things, I've said before, I don't do complicated redstone, but I like it when it turns out to take up less space. I mean, this system here, which looks very, very similar, actually it's big, because you'll have seen from my previous videos that there's mechanism down there and in there, and it's bigger than it needs to be. But I always feel quite pleased when I manage to squeeze some redstone into a small space. So yes, whoa, is that another phantom block? I think that's all for now, because I've got obviously more work to do on that down there, but I thought you'd like to see what was going on and how things were progressing. And I will see you again next time. Will I not, Mr. Chicken? Yes. Please remember to like and subscribe, that's what he's saying, as he runs off.